What if the secret to peace, freedom, and true power was not hidden in your past, nor waiting in your future, but right here, in this very moment? The power now reveals that the life you've been chasing is already within your reach, and it begins the instant you awaken to the present. You're listening to Beyond the Cover, where every book comes alive with wisdom and passion. There is a power within you that you have been ignoring for too long. It is not found in your past, and it is not hidden in your future. It is here, right now, in this very moment. The greatest mistake we make is thinking that life is somewhere else, that fulfillment is waiting for us in a distant tomorrow, or that peace will only come when everything falls perfectly into place. But life is not in the future. Life is not in the past. Life is now. Every breath you take is the gateway to freedom. Every moment you are alive is the opportunity to awaken. Yet, most people live as prisoners of their own mind. They replay the past again and again, carrying regrets, wounds, and memories that chain them down. Or they project themselves into the future, chasing dreams that never seem to arrive, drowning in worry and fear of what might go wrong. And in this constant pull between yesterday and tomorrow, they forget the only reality that exists, the present moment. Right now, as you hear these words, you have a choice. You can continue living trapped in thought, lost in the noise of your mind, or you can wake up to the miracle of this moment. The mind will resist. It will tell you that the present is not enough, that you must solve everything first, that happiness is somewhere else. But understand this clearly. The mind is not who you are. You are the awareness behind the mind. You are the stillness that watches thoughts come and go. You are the silent observer of emotions that rise and fall like waves. And when you realize this, a new power awakens within you, the power of now. Do you feel the weight of your worries? Do you notice how your mind constantly pulls you away from peace? Ask yourself, how much of your suffering is caused not by what is happening right now, but by the story your mind creates around it? Anxiety is nothing but the fear of a future that does not yet exist. Regret is nothing but the memory of a past you cannot change. And yet both rob you of the present. Both steal the only moment that is real. When you release the grip of time, when you stop identifying with your thoughts, you find yourself standing in the clear light of now. And in that light, everything changes. Problems lose their power. Fear dissolves. You feel alive in a way you may have forgotten was possible. Right now, take a deep breath. Feel the air fill your lungs. Do not just think about breathing. Be present with it. This is life. This is reality. The past is gone. The future is not here. Only this breath is real. Only this heartbeat is real. This moment is all you ever truly have. And when you embrace it fully, when you live in it without resistance, you step into freedom. When you begin to live in the now, you discover that peace is not something you chase. It is something you uncover. It was always here, hidden beneath the noise of your thoughts, waiting for you to notice it. Most people live as if life is a problem to be solved, as if every day is only a step towards something better. They rush through their mornings, push through their work, and go to bed exhausted, thinking that one day it will all finally make sense. But life is not waiting for you in some distant moment. Life is already happening, right here, right now. And if you miss this, you miss everything. The mind thrives on time. It tells you that your happiness is in your achievements. Your peace is in your future plans. Your worth is in your past successes or failures. But your true self is timeless. The essence of who you are cannot be touched by yesterday or tomorrow. And the moment you stop identifying with the restless chatter of the mind, you feel a weight lift. You realize that you don't have to wait for freedom. You don't have to wait for love or peace or joy. They are here in this very moment when you are fully present. Close your eyes for a second and just listen. Can you hear the silence beneath the sounds? Can you feel the stillness beneath your thoughts? That stillness is you. That presence is your true nature. It does not come and go like thoughts do. It does not rise and fall like emotions do. It is constant, eternal, unshaken. And when you connect with it, nothing outside of you has the power to disturb your peace. The world will continue to throw challenges at you. People may misunderstand you. Situations may not unfold the way you planned. Circumstances may shift in ways you cannot control. But understand this, the outer world does not determine your inner state. What you carry inside will always be stronger than what happens outside. You cannot control the waves of life, but you can learn to stand still in the middle of the storm. And that stillness is found only in the now. Think about this. How many moments of your life have you missed because you were not really there? How many conversations have you only half listened to? How many sunsets did you not see because your mind was somewhere else? The truth is, the more you live in your head, the less you live in your life. But when you awaken to the present, every moment becomes richer, deeper, more alive. The simplest things, drinking water, feeling the breeze, hearing a bird sing, become extraordinary because you are finally here to experience them fully. This is the power of now. It awakens you to the truth that life is not something you will live later. Life is not something you have lost in the past. Life is here. It has always been here. And when you live in it, when you claim it fully, you step into the deepest joy a human being can know. When you awaken to the present moment, you begin to see how much of your suffering was self-created. It was never the event itself that caused the deepest pain. It was the mind's endless story about it. The past event happened once, but you have relived it in your head 1,000 times. The future has not yet come, but you have already suffered it in advance. Imagine how free you would feel if you let go of this constant replay and projection. Imagine how light your heart would be if you stopped carrying yesterday and tomorrow on your shoulders. That freedom is not just a dream. It is available right now, in this very moment. When you stop resisting what is and step into being, your mind will try to pull you back. It will say, yes, but what about tomorrow's problems? What about yesterday's mistakes? And that is when you must remember, the only moment you ever have power in is now. You cannot act in the past. You cannot act in the future. Action only happens here, in this breath, in this second. And when you give your full presence to now, your actions gain a clarity, a strength, and a purpose that they never had before. Think about it. When you are lost in thought, when you're divided between past and future, your energy is scattered. You feel weak, distracted, torn in many directions. But when you bring yourself fully into this moment, all of your power gathers in one place. You are focused. You are alive. You are awake. This is why presence is power. The present moment is not just a quiet place of rest. It is the place for which all true strength arises. Athletes call it the flow state. Creators call it inspiration. Leaders call it vision. But in reality, it is simply the power of being here, undistracted, uncluttered, alive. The more present you are, the more life flows through you effortlessly. You stop fighting with what is, and you start aligning with it. Life ceases to feel like a battle and begins to feel like a dance. And what about fear? Fear cannot survive in the present moment. Fear only lives in the future, in the what-ifs of the mind. In the now, there is no what if. There is only what is. And in what is, you find that you are capable, you are strong, you are enough. The future has no power over you when you stand fully in the present. Try this right now. Feel your body. Feel the aliveness in your hands, your feet, your chest rising and falling with breath. Do not analyze it. Just feel it. That aliveness is proof of now. That aliveness is the doorway out of your mind. Every time you return to the simple awareness, you step out of fear and step back into life. The power of now is not something you will one day reach. It is not something you must work years to achieve. It is here, waiting for you in this very second. It is as close as your next breath. The only question is, will you choose it? The truth is, the mind will always search for escape. It will tell you that happiness is in the next achievement, in the next possession, in the next relationship. And when you reach it, the mind will move the goalpost again. This is why so many live endlessly chasing, but never arriving. The cycle never ends until you step out of it, until you realize that what you seek cannot be found in the future, because it is already within you now. Presence does not mean you stop planning or stop acting. It does not mean you sit and wait for life to pass. It means that while you plan, you are fully here. While you act, you are fully present. It means that instead of being consumed by 1,000 thoughts, you are anchored in this moment, responding with clarity instead of reacting with fear. From this place, your actions become sharper, your choices wiser. your path clearer. Many people fear silence. They fill every moment with noise, distraction, constant stimulation. They run from stillness because stillness confronts them with themselves. But it is in silence that you discover who you truly are. Beneath the noise of the mind, beneath the endless voices of doubt, there's a deeper presence, unshaken and unafraid. That is your true self. And once you touch it, even for a moment, you realize that nothing outside of you has the power to complete you, because you were never incomplete. This is the awakening that changes everything. To realize that you are not the voice in your head, but the awareness that hears the voice. You are not the storm of emotions, but the sky that holds them. You are not the circumstances of your life, but the consciousness that experiences them. And the more you rest in this awareness, the freer you become. Fear loses its grip. Worry weakens. Anger dissolves more quickly. You do not become detached from life. You become more alive than ever before. Think of the greatest moments of your life, the moments when you felt most alive. They were not moments when you were lost in thought. They were moments when you were fully present, laughing with someone you love, watching a sunset, feeling music in your soul, standing in awe of beauty. Presence made those moments powerful. And the truth is, you do not need rare events to feel that way. You can feel it right now, in this very second, if you simply choose to be here fully. Every breath is an invitation. Every moment is a doorway. Will you walk through it, or will you stay lost in the illusion of time? The choice is always yours. And the more you choose now, the more life opens before you in ways you could never imagine. You were not born to live imprisoned by your mind. You were not born to carry the endless weight of yesterday or to live in constant fear of tomorrow. You were born to be here, to be alive, to experience the fullness of this moment. Life is not meant to be postponed. Life is not waiting for the perfect conditions to arrive. Life is now. The power is now. And once you awaken to this truth, everything changes. You begin to see the beauty that was always around you but went unnoticed. You begin to feel the peace that was always within you but was drowned out by thought. You begin to live not half asleep, but fully awake. And in that awakening, you realize that no achievement, no possession, no external circumstance can compare to freedom of simply being present. Your mind will still try to pull you away. It will tempt you with fears of the future and regrets of the past. But now you know the secret. You know that none of those are real. Only now is real. And every time you return to now, you reclaim your power. You reclaim your peace. You reclaim your life. So let this be your reminder. Do not wait for happiness. Do not wait for peace. Do not wait for love. They are here in this moment, within you, ready to be lived. All it takes is a breath, a pause, a shift of awareness, and the world opens before you in a new light. Feel it right now. The life in your body, the rhythm of your breath, the stillness beneath your thoughts. That is the doorway. That is the truth. That is who you are. From this day forward, choose presence. Choose life. Choose now. And as you do, watch how your world transforms. Not because the circumstances are different, but because you are different. You are awake. You are free. You are alive. This is the gift of the present moment. This is the power of now. Life is not yesterday. It is not tomorrow. Life is here, in this breath, in this heartbeat. Remember this truth and live fully in the power of now.